Okay, so this is part 2 of the video, and this is the next line we have to do. So pi1 is equal to the address of ix. The address of ix is 5,000, so it changes to 5,000. But make note that pi1 no longer points to iz, but ix instead, because the address of ix is 5,000. Now, pi1 plus equals 2. So remember, you're not just adding 2 to pi1. You're adding 2 times the size of an integer, and the size of an integer is 4. So you are adding 2 times 4, which is 8. So you add 8. Pi1 is 5,000, and you add 8. That's 5,008. And now we're back to pi1 pointing to iz, because the address of iz is 5,008. Okay, so the value of what pi1 points to is now 70. Pi1 points to iz, so iz becomes 70. We have a print. Pi1 is, we print the value of pi1, which is 5,008. We print the value of what pi1 points to. Pi1 points to iz. Iz is 70. So we print 70. And now we print the actual address of pi1, which is 5,032. Okay. Another print. PPI3 is, we print the value of PPI3, which is 5,032. Now we print the value held by the pointer that PPI3 points to. PPI3 points to pi1, and the value of pi1 is 5,008. Now we print the value that pi1 points to. Pi1 points to iz, and the value of iz is 70. And now we print the actual address of PPI3, which is 5,040. Now we have more code. Pi2 is equal to the address of array M1. The address of array M1 is 5,016, so pi2 changes to 5,016. And make a note off to the side that pi2 no longer points to array M2, but 1 instead. And this is a tricky line, so since these two plus signs come after this part, like the beginning part, ignore the plus signs. So what you want to do is pretend that the plus signs aren't there. So pretend that it just says this, and do whatever that would normally do. So the value that pi2 points to is now 80. Pi2 points to array M1, which is 2, and that is now 80. And now since we've done that, we can take these plus signs into consideration. And now what you want to do is pretend like that asterisk isn't there. So pretend that you just had the pi2 plus plus. So if we just had this, we would add 1 times 4 to whatever pi2 is. And pi2 is 5,016, and when you add 4 to that, you get 5,020, and 5,020 is the address of array M2. So pi2 now points to array M2 instead of array M1. Now we have one final print here. Pi2 is, now we print the value of pi2, which is 5,020. Now we print the value of what pi2 points to. Pi2 points to array M2, and array M2 is 3, so we print 3. and now we print the actual address of pi 2, which is 5036. I hope you guys found these videos helpful, and thanks for watching. Good luck on finals.